What's up, everyone? Hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully the volumes are all right. Welcome to this week's Classics Lounge, brought to you by Dose of Nerd Acumen. This was an interesting lead up to this one because as of this morning when the poll closed, the games that were going against each other was Final Fantasy IX and Final Fantasy X. So one from the PS1 and then the first one from the PS2 as part of the main numeric Final Fantasy series. Obviously there were others that were on there, but we're talking the main series here. So it's tied 10 votes apiece. So first off, I want to thank you all for voting. I really appreciate you guys taking a moment out to click the little mouse thingy and help us decide what we should do each and every Wednesday. So thank you all for that. We wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for your votes. After the poll closed, ultimately I put that out there. If anyone wanted to comment on there, I would count their vote as a last minute tiebreaker. And thanks to Justin, who had voted right after that had closed, he had decided this week's game for us. Of course, you're all seeing it in the title. The game is Final Fantasy X, which was released back 17 years ago now on the PS2, so back in 2001. To me, this game has one of the better visuals and one of the best soundtracks, which you've been hearing leading up to this. So it's truly, for me, one of the most memorable pieces of it. And then there's also some mixed opinions on this game. There's the mini game, which we'll get to, that some really enjoy, which is quite difficult to master and perfect. And then there are some that adamantly hate this mode. And again, we'll probably get to this during this stream. So let's jump over now. So I know this is why you're all here, to see this game and not hear me blabber on. So let's go ahead and start the game. Of course, there's an update to run. So chime in on chat, let me know if it's working, if it's not working, who knows. Jump on over to twitch.tv/doseofnerdacumen or youtube.com/doseofnerdacumen. Join the chat. So how many of you have played this game or have never played this game? How many have never heard of Final Fantasy? Have you ever played this game, Andrew?
No, don't.
Andrew doesn't care for the Final Fantasy franchise. I've been trying ever since I met her 13 years ago to get her into this franchise. Even just one of the games. She won't do it. Why? Thought it was the turn-based stuff. But
It has a significant amount to do with the fact that I rarely get to play video games on my own.
Yep, over the course of the 13 years, you've never played any games. You have a higher gamer score than any guy I know.
That's not what I said. I simply made other choices when I did have time.
Yeah, no luck with the Facebook chat. Didn't have a chance to work on that. We'll figure that out. Watched one of my roommates play a lot of it, but never played it. You never played this one. That's interesting. So you have played 9, though, correct? You're wrong, apparently, Andrea. And Final Fantasy VI is the best Final Fantasy, so if you didn't start there, that's where you went wrong.
Rob is adorable, but he thinks that I can never be wrong. It's cute. But
Thanks. You missed 9 as well? Woo! I'm going to have to circle back and do an episode of 9. So I'm going to sell you on that one as well. A lot of games I'm selling you on, apparently. And I don't know if I've sold you on a single one yet.
what has even going on?
This is them camping. So you hated PlayStation for stealing Final Fantasy from Nintendo. Well, PlayStation also is because of Nintendo. So, what's Andrew's gamer score? In the 50 to 70,000 range?
Yeah, I don't remember.
I don't remember exactly. All right. Fun fact about this game. This was, he said his is barely 28K. Andrea played a lot of games. She was also, not an achievement junkie, but she's a completionist, meaning that she did get the achievements going along the way. Sarah says, I played quite a bit of X years ago, got stuck on a boss, never played again. You should definitely pick it up. They've remastered it not only for the PS3 but the PS4, and if you had a Vita, it's cross transfer, so the saves are, as you can see, data transfer. She's telling me to go outside. We were still camping when she achieved these gamer scores. It is Michigan where it's 6 months of winter.
Yeah.
And to be fair, 1,000 each time of a Lego game is quite easily achievable.
Especially since there are about 20 of those.
Yeah. So let's start with a new game here. We'll go with standard sphere grid. We're not going to go with the enhanced one. Yeah. Ooh. Do we want arranged or original, chat?
Original.
Since it's classics, we'll go original.
Yeah.
Get out of here with your nonsense, woman. She can read. She knows how to read. Wow, that's really bright. I'm gonna burn up. I always go over. Yeah, that's what I figured. You know, go original.
Did you just say
Can
that's
she?
really bright?
Yeah, it's really bright. Can she read?
I can read. I
She
did
was-
learn one.
She was elected to lead, not to
Not
read.
the read.
I guarantee YouTube flags us for this game. Guarantee it. What's with the spotlight? She opened up the
God forbid I open up the blinds and let some freaking natural sunlight in.
those are
here.
curtains, technically.
Whatever.
Trying to get a better lighting. Yeah, you know, you got to capture this. Yeah, why so? I'm lost now. Blind is correct? Is it blind? I thought it was a curtain.
Yeah, I thought. Yeah. I thought.
Or the fact that I'm literally blind.
I'm confused.
I don't know. Confuse me, man. How's the volume? Everything loud, everything quiet?
I'm already just annoyed with this game. Why is this taking so long? Have you just not started playing yet? I'm so annoyed with this.
Okay, good. Thanks, Sarah. Oh, blind as in blinded. There is a fan on. Can you hear the fan?
Listen to my story.
And the dishwasher's running.
Should we go
This
turn it down?
may be our last chance.
Yeah, they can hear it.
That's even on low. That would be awesome for sleeping. I'm gonna have to switch those fans out. Wow. Never gonna cool down in here.
That's alright. He's checking if you're actually reading this.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Ouch. You're gonna have to kick David out the futon if you want a bed to sleep in tonight, Rob. Wow, someone's in trouble.
Uh-oh.
My son would say, "Time out, Rob." Andrew's too busy playing with her phone to
Oh,
use stuff.
I didn't see what she said.
Well, let's play.
Sorry. He called me the dishwasher. That's adorable.
Can I have your autograph?
Of course.
Good luck tonight.
Nothing to worry about. Oh, if I score a goal, I'll, do this. That will mean it was for you, okay? What seat?
He's blocking the front row. Fifth from the right.
Got it.
I've been a big fan of yours from the
Looks
very
like you got some
beginning.
groupies. You might get laid, huh?
I won't let you down.
Thanks.
Hey, how are you feeling?
Kids.
Great as ever. Thanks.
Yeah, we're cheering for you.
Can you sign this?
No problem.
Please.
That's what I was mentioning. There are
Alrighty.
people on either side of it. There are people that perfected it and loved Blitzball.
Take it easy.
And there are people like myself and you clearly that was annoyed by Blitzball. And yes, it is a mandatory minigame.
Well, gotta go. Cheer
And I
for me.
rarely won.
2, 3. Teach us how to blitz.
Hey, I got a game to play.
Then teach us after.
Maybe tonight, well,
You can't tonight.
I mean tomorrow.
Promise?
Promise.
Alright.
Why are you so confused? And you're so confused.
I mean, do you ever actually play this game, or is it just a bunch of cutscenes put together?
Have you never played a combat game?
No, I haven't.
Blitzball game is one of those unwinnable moments. No, you can actually win. It is just very challenging.
Read the rest of what he said.
Grinding on it so much, he did win once, just to say he did it.
I was
You
in a
can
coffee
win off
shop
the first
running
ones
away
that
from
are
home when I
quote
heard the news.
unwinnable. There's
Our
strat
hero,
guides
Jet,
to it.
Gone, vanished into thin air. My dad must have been his biggest fan. I knew how sad he'd be. Heck, we all were that day. Zanar, I says to myself, what are you thinking? I went running straight back home. We sat up talking about Jack all night. My dad.
No, this
Make
one,
way,
I
make
believe
way.
there is a way to win it.
Coming through, sorry. Hey, I'm gonna be late.
Yeah, the
Hey,
the
let go
theme
of me.
music to this one, again, it's my favorite soundtrack of the franchise. And part of this well, actually, most of the soundtracks of the series are unlockable in Final Fantasy 15 for the vehicle. So you get like tapes or whatever that you can get for your car if you've played 15 at all. That one's a lot of fun. That'd be a fun one to stream because there's a lot to do in it. Just the visuals in this game are amazing. Yeah, Metal Fantasy Solid.
Okay, I want to know.
Yeah, this section is louder. That reminds me of Bat Metal, Auron's Total Badass, and such epic water polo. Essentially.
Auron! What are you doing here?
I was waiting for you.
What are you talking about?
It begins.
What?
Don't cry.
What the? Huh? Hey, wait! Hey, not this way.
Look,
Creepy children. Take you don't like children on the corn.
we called it sin.
Sin?
Take it. A gift from Jet.
My old man?
Killer moths.
I hope you know how to use it. These ones don't matter. We cut through.
So obviously you have your similar turn-based tactics here. So your traditional Final Fantasy.
Don't bother going after all of them. Cut the ones that matter and run.
Shooting Ceta. Insanitary. So I still have my original PS2 copy of this game as well.
Get out of my town!
Some can't wait to die.
Out of the main series, I actually have either digital or physical, every single game. Turn it up. Does he know how now? He knows how to turn the volume up. That's funny. So you build up your specials. So a lot of the stuff that's in this, if you've played from 3 or 4 on, a lot of this is going to be very familiar. I'm trying to remember what they changed for this one that was unique. Don't believe the active battle system is in this one. So the time gauge. But I don't know if that was in 9 either. There's nothing better than getting a game like this for 20 bucks back when I worked at the theater. Entertainment for weeks. It definitely. That's the thing about these games too, like the average Final Fantasy game is anywhere from 30 to 60 hours. And if you put in the time to level grind, it can be even longer. I know for Final Fantasy VII to get certain weapons, you're looking at 70 to 90 hours of gameplay, the grind. And if you really like this style of gameplay, you're getting your money's worth for sure. And I spent years playing a lot of turn-based stuff. For me, I like the pacing.
What are you laughing
It's a
at?
game that I don't have as much time for
Warren, let's get
nowadays,
outta here.
but back when I had more time, I loved it.
Huh? Give me a
You
break,
complete every
man.
sphere grid? That's impressive. I've never done that. We should heal Titus before he goes down. Just realized his health was low.
This could be bad.
Could be very bad.
That. Knock it down.
What?
Trust me, you'll see.
emotion thing. It's just a balancing game too. The joke I was making about Andrea not getting into this game with turn-based, if she was going to say she doesn't like turn-based, I was going to use Paper Mario as an example of a game that she really liked. That is essentially Final Fantasy Light. I've said forever that she would get into this franchise if she gave it a shot. Game's trash. What game? This game? I'm trash? Just took a shower. So it will smell like trash.
Go.
Eric, do you not like any of the Final Fantasy games? Right? That is weird. Like, how can you deny these visuals? Like, look at this. It's amazing.
You are sure? This is it. This is your story. It all begins here. Hey!
Simple and clean.
Hey!
My old man?
So this is the same mechanics here as your Blitzball.
I thought about a lot of things.
No, I don't know what
Like,
you're referring to.
Where I was, what I got myself into. I started to feel lightheaded, and then sleepy. I think I had a dream of being alone. I wanted someone, anyone beside me, so I didn't have to feel alone anymore. Anybody there?
Well, I didn't know the name.
Aaron! Hey!
So there's stuff to collect in here. You can learn the language too, which becomes important for long game, but a lot of the stuff, since we're just kind of giving a preview of this, we're not actually going to complete this all the way through. I'm just going to skip past a lot of that stuff that's unnecessary for long play.
What do we have here? No,
Can't read it.
can't read it.
What is he doing?
What?
So what was he doing?
Just feeling off. What am I doing?
What did he want?
Hmm?
What did he want?
Changes movement.
Doesn't know how to do that yet? So, you can save. Alright, let's move on here. With underwater battles, because this dude knows I'm swimming.
Atticus, if you don't go to sleep, I'm coming back and taking over.
That's not good. He ate the thing I was trying to fight. So now I have to fight him. So that does a good chunk of damage. But as does he. Barely escaped that one. So what is it that has an interest?
For one, you
I
can
had
play
made it out of the
how
frying
long?
pan
30
and into the
30 minutes?
freezer.
Not this
You
one in
barely
particular.
played like 10 seconds.
I thought I was gonna die in this
I don't know. I
place.
don't like turn-based. I'm not the biggest anime fan.
Paper Mario.
Yeah, I know. It's just like how I like Boxcar Racer, but I hate Blink 182. It makes no sense.
Oh, that's really weird. What's anime have to do anything?
I don't know. I don't like the style of game. I don't like the kind of game. I don't know. It's just not my jam.
She just has a lady boner for Mario, that's all.
Oh, do they do that?
Cold. Need fire.
Save. Let us save again. You'll notice there are a lot of save points because the game doesn't automatically save because that was the thing, not a thing. So you want to save often because if you game over, you revert back to a save. So it's quite important to save. That's where it came from. So this series too is also a game that encourages you to find hidden things and explore every inch of the linear map because these games are ultimately linear and they want you to believe they're not, but they truly are. But you definitely need to explore every part of the map. So let's see if we can get a fire going now with what we have.
I need food. What do you want?
It was a bad call. Your team lost because of you.
You came to say that?
It's been 10 years. I thought you'd be crying.
Who, me?
You cried.
Yeah, he's a very whiny character. He's supposed to be our hero. Hey, the creepy kid appears a lot.
Hey, wait! Don't go out on me! Nah, just hold on. I'll get more wood. Give me a break!
There we go. Wow, he does a lot of damage. was gonna get more. I was waiting for you to say something. I figured somebody would say something. It'd be either you or Eric. A demon shrimp.
You on my side? Cool!
Grenades. I mean, they may have. It wouldn't surprise me. Go, got him. Alright. So we got some ability spheres, some gil. Level up a little bit. So the leveling system is a bit different in this one. That is something that's different. So you may see the sphere grid.
Phew. That was close. Hey, let me go!
Redek Drak! Ifin, Irisa Tekiaka! Wag, Edeku! Kemed?
Fed! Shrivadak Risa!
So if you find certain things in this game too, you can learn this language.
Ifan Petted! Tapuneket Vedrik!
You'll notice the different colored ones are the ones that I learned.
Kuno.
Yeah, if you learn the language, it just translates what they're saying. The different colored text was what I've learned so far, or what I know and understood. There was hidden stuff I could have found in the beginning there, but again, I skipped over it.
Kid, it's Daija.
Hey, that hurts!
Musujek, right?
Whoa. Okay.
Kindness!
Right, whatever.
Tuli Hood Kabeg?
I said I don't understand.
Akomala!
Fed! He said you can stay if you make yourself useful.
You understand me? All right, I'll work.
Okay.
Oh, almost forgot.
Sphere Grid. So we are going to get to see it. I forgot at what point I was going to give the tutorial. I knew it was coming up. So as you can see, the shield is defense ability. This one lets you learn an ability. Kind of looks like a Roman Reigns symbol. I'm looking at it now. It's kind of funny. They're nodes. They're activating. Upgrades them. So we're going to go through this step by step. So you can move the character. This will allow us to move that many steps. Heinous. So for some reason they've tried to make each game more complicating when leveling up. They want to be unique, but oftentimes it can be confusing. Okay, that's the entire grid.
Some ancient ruins right beneath us. It's not active now, but there should still be some power left. We're gonna go down there and activate
I already sent it to you.
And then we should be able to salvage the big prize.
Can drive. It should be.
Okay, let's get to work.
Roger.
The thumbs up. Thumbs up. What are you doing? Who are you tweeting?
Don't you worry about it.
What are you tweeting? What's tweeting? Twitter? No items found. So I believe this is one of the first places in the game that you could grind. I don't know if it's one of the more beneficial ones though. So as always, save often. Every time they give you one, there's a reason for it. car sounds like garbage. Just saying. Ah, yes. This battle. Not. I do gain a little bit of health when standing, which is nice. Much needed. We're running out of potions. That's not good. Why?
felt like I'm doing another stuff right at the start. I don't feel what's in this.
So we got through that one. We got some more power spheres, some more Gil. So that was a mini boss of the area. Through here. I believe we get attacked again by the fish on the way up.
Doyle come into that. He's like, you go, girl.
It's a monkey. Other things. Facebook chat's not showing up on screen for some reason. Apologize.
Futra Ersche! Tradalukt van een neker. Hoef, roefde, Tungadib. Wee, Wicheta!
Hey! Hey, I helped out, didn't I?
Denied.
Hungry.
This poor kid hasn't eaten yet.
Whoa! Right on.
Hey! It's 'cause you eat too fast. Hey!
Hello there. What is your name?
Riku?
Whoa! You really do understand. Woo-hoo-hoo! Why didn't you say so earlier?
I didn't get a chance to. Everyone thought we were a fiend.
We?
Oh, we means you.
Who are you guys anyway?
We're Al Bhed. Can't you tell? Wait, you're not an Al Bhed hater, are you?
I don't even know what an
No, but I'm a
Albed
bad
is.
wetter.
Where are you from?
Xanarkin. I'm a blitzball player. Star player of the Xanarkin Abes.
Did you hit your head or something?
You guys hit me?
Oh, right. Do you remember anything before that?
So I told her everything there was to tell about Xanarkin. About life there, Blitzball, and Sin's attack. And about how Aaron and I were engulfed in this light. I just said things as they came to mind. But then I started to wonder. Did I say something funny?
You were near Sin.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, you'll be better in no time. They say your head gets funny when Sin is near. Maybe you just had some kind of dream?
You mean I'm sick?
Because of Sin's toxin, yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, there is no Xanarkand anymore. Sin destroyed it 1,000 years ago. So no one plays blitzball there.
Huh? What do you mean, 1,000 years ago? But I saw Sin attack Xanarkin. You're saying that happened 1,000 years ago? No way!
The story begins to unfold. And yes, they do that. The camera does have unique angles. They focused on her butt. No, right, Andrea? You focused on her butt too.
You said... You play blitzball?
Uh-huh.
You know, you should go to Luca. Someone might know who you are, or you might find someone you recognize.
Luca?
Ah.
Huh.
Okay, leave it to me. I'll get you to Luca. Promise. You'd rather stay here?
Uh-uh.
Okay, I'll go tell the others. Wait here. Oh. And one thing. Don't tell anyone you're from Xanarkand, okay? Yevon says it's a holy place. You might upset someone.
Oh, uh-huh. My Xanarkand? Some kind of holy place? Yeah, right, I thought. Since when? Yevon? Sin? Luca? I thought Sin just took me to a faraway place, that I could go back in a day or two. But 1,000 years into the future? No way! Whoa, whoa!
All this butt talk. So much butt talk.
Shin! Shin Musa! Etonic! Etonic!
Don't understand you.
Whoa! Ah!
A lot of saving. Means there's the first big boss battle coming up. Possibly? Or is it the end of that section? I can't remember now.
Riku! Blitzball!
Hey, you okay?
Hey!
You guys had as a kite.
Oh.
Yo. Hiya.
You wanna try that move one more time?
Finally. Things were starting to look up.
Pele.
You know amateur. Who you play for?
The Xanarkin Apes.
Oh, now he's speaking tongues.
What team you say again?
I meant, forget that. I got too, close to Sin, and my head's all foggy like. So, I don't know where this place is. Or even where I came from.
Sin's toxin got to you, but you're still alive. Praise be to Yevon. All right, back to practice. I'm Waka, coach and captain of the Besaid Aurochs, brother. What, you hungry? Okay, back to the village. I'll get you something.
Let's go.
I felt like I could trust this Waka, so I just had to ask. It's true Xanarkin was destroyed, right? 1,000 years ago? So it's just a big pile of rubble now, isn't it?
Long time ago, there were a whole lot of cities in Spira. Big cities with machina, machines to run them. People played all day and let the machina do the work. And then, well, take a look. Sin came and destroyed the machina cities. And Xanarkand along with him. Yeah, that was about 1,000 years ago. Just like you said. If you ask me, Sin's our punishment for letting things get out of hand. What gets me, though, is we gotta suffer because of what some goofballs did way back when. Of course, we must always repent for our sins. That's important. It's just that it's hard to keep at it sometimes, you know?
It was just as Riku said. Waka and Riku couldn't both be lying. Why would they?
Don't laugh. Don't laugh.
But you from the Xanarkand Apes, that was a good one, huh?
Titus is
Hey,
laughing.
I'm not saying that team never existed, yeah? But you gotta figure, a team living in luxury like that be pretty soft, eh?
I appreciated the fact that Waka was trying to cheer me up. But at that time, all I could think about was everything that happened to me. All this started with Sin. Maybe if I could find Sin one more time, I could go home. For now, I just live life until that time came. No more worrying about where or when I was. Sure, it was hard not to think of home, but I started to feel better already. A little better. Maybe.
Waka's asked him to show him some moves. The Last Dragon, Spirit of Harlem. What? Are you Globetrotter? So basically this opens up a new section of the game to be able to explore. It'll be a while till we get to some interesting stuff, more tutorials, more unfolding of the story. So really this is kind of a good place to end this one. This is such a small dose of what is Final Fantasy X, or 10 if you will. It's truly a game that takes a long time to play, unless you attempt to rush through it, but it's a game that really rewards you as you explore and you're patient with it, much like any of the Final Fantasy games. So hopefully you enjoyed this one. 9 was the one that had lost to this one. Again, it was a tie until we had a tiebreaker vote, which decided this one. So in a future episode, maybe I will play 9. I do want to return to that idea of playing that. But for now, we do have an active poll for next week. If you go to facebook.com/doseofnerdacumen, it is available to vote on right now. There are 2 OG Xbox games to vote from, and they were both Star Wars games. One of them was, that was a comment, not a vote. I demand a recount. This is not Florida. Okay, Rob, this is not Florida. But head on over to facebook.com/doseofnerdacumen. Please participate in our poll for next week. Don't let the time run out and have it be decided on a comment, as Rob so put it here. The 2 games are Star Wars games on the OG Xbox. They are Knights of the Old Republic or the original Battlefront game. Do the voting. Chad Hammond, what are you talking about?
The Chad hanging. That's what happened in Florida. You pushed through what you wanted, but some of the thingies didn't fall.
It's called Chad?
Yeah, it was a hanging Chad.
Never heard that.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, so that was explained to me. Awesome. Now I know. The more you know, right? So head on over there right now and please vote. As Rob put it, vote or die MFers. Because voting. Did I watch How I Met Your Mother? No, I've never watched that show. I heard it's good. I just haven't watched it. Eric will be disappointed. Him and I have very different tastes, so that's fine. But yeah, that'll be next week. Tomorrow night, make sure you tune in for another special episode of the Weekly Dosage. We are doing, I guess, covering or discussing the year that was 1991. Were there cool things that happened that year? Maybe. Maybe you should tune in to find out. So, this has been another episode of DNA's Weekly Dosage. And until next time, you guys keep on gaming. See you later.